Guys, Sky Plushie, Toasty Backpack, very epic. These are very limited and they are currently available over at JustToasty.store. But do you know what else is very epic? Building mechs. And what if I told you that we were actually able to do that now in Animal Company? Guys, we have some crazy goop building going down in this video. So if you do want to see more like this, I definitely suggest subscribing to the channel. But now let's go and check it out. Hello and welcome back to some more Animal Company VR here on the channel, boys. And in my last one, we just went and covered the new crafting update that recently dropped for the game. But in this one, I want to go and expand on some of the ideas that I was doing in that video. So in that one, I was attempting to go and build a full-out lake house, and things went a little bit more scuffed by the end of the video. But for the most part, a lot of the stuff that I went and actually built with actually worked. So I want to go and apply all the stuff that I learned from yesterday, and I want to see if we can go and create a custom mech suit using the new items. If you guys do end up enjoying this video and like to see more content made on some more Animal Company, be sure to go and drop a comment down in the comment section below, and let's see if this video can reach 1,000 likes. But now, guys, we have a long video ahead of us, so we better go and start building, because not only am I going to go and build a full-out mech suit, but another thing I want to go and do as well is I actually want to go and create this to go and fight enemies in the game. Because if this is going to be a full-out mech suit, bro, I got to make sure we actually do something cool with it, too. So, as our base, we're going to go and start off using the blue backpack. And actually, I want to go and buy a little box here, too. And also, before we get too far into this video, I want to make a huge shout to Woobly over on YouTube. I saw a video from him of creating like a custom mech suit where he fought some bosses and whatever, and it was awesome. If you guys want to go and see some like really cool goop builds, I definitely suggest going and checking out his channel. I'll be leaving a link to it down in the description below. But guys, we need to go and find ourselves a little cardboard box. I don't remember where these are actually at though. Bags and gadgets. Okay, here we go. So this is what we need. I need to chuck you on the back end of this backpack. So if we just go like so, if it works, please and thank you. We'll just go yoink. So then when we go and throw this on, we should be inside of the box. I might have to go and angle this a little bit better. I'll actually go and throw it lower. Okay, so the first part of this entire build is probably going to be one of the harder parts, because we need to go and somehow manage to center this thing to make it so we're actually inside of the box. So we're getting pretty close to it. We need to just go like this maybe. Okay. That looks good. Okay, boys. So this right here is going to be the base of what we work off of. Then we want to go and actually extend this and add quite a few other things to it too. So I'm thinking if we're going to be going and doing the backpack method, making this as our main subject, I'm actually thinking something that would be a really cool idea is what if we went and threw the mechanical arms on the other sides of this. So then the backpack sits that way. So I want to make sure that the arms are sitting on the box at different angles here, because if I remember correctly in the last video, we were able to go and basically use the mechanical arms as long as we were moving our arms as well. So we're gonna go and grab these guys here. This should be my left arm. Okay, so if we grab this one, is that also left? Okay, no, that's left and right. So I want to put the right hand right there. Bro, that is so weird to see. What? We can actually almost move this actual mech just by using this. Okay, so we need to go and throw this just a little bit lower. We'll try this, maybe like so. If you wouldn't mind, we're gonna chuck you right about, let's see, here. Okay? Bro, that's so weird to see. Look at this guy. Okay, so we have our two free hands. I should probably change the angle just a little bit to make it more flat. So maybe we'll go like that. Okay. That looks a lot better. Okay, this is really weird to look at, but I'm pretty sure if we were to go and actually use this thing with other arms on the bottom, we might be able to actually walk this suit without even being in it. So let's go right back up to here. That should be all right. Okay, this looks good. Okay, perfect. So if we leave it like this, I can actually go and add a few more arms. So we got the left robot arm, which is on this side. I need to go and get a few more goops too. So we got right and left, and then I need my goop. Okay, so we'll put this one on the bottom. Hopefully they don't interfere too bad with each other, but this should be good. Oh my gosh, bro. That's so weird. That's so cool. Okay, and then I'll go and chuck my other arm on this end. I think I want it to be angled like so. And then, oh no, oh no, oh no! Not my box! My box is gonna go crazy, dude. Did my backpack glitch out? No! Okay, well, we lost our mech suit to start off. That was gonna be our main build. Okay, so we can start this over. We got some of the goop there. I must have accidentally grabbed the box instead, and it broke everything. So let's try this again. I think as long as we go like this, it should work, right? Let's see. I want to see how this actually looks. This might actually be better than our original one. Oh, this is way better. Okay, sweet. So make sure that we don't go and break this again. We got our main backpack over here. I don't have any more goop in that, unfortunately. But now we can continue building once again. So let me grab the goop. We'll go like boink. And then we'll grab a second one to chuck on the bottom. And then we'll do the same thing on both of these. And what I was originally going to do is, as this being like the base of our main mech, I was thinking we could put like maybe weapons or something inside of the arms to actually use them as like mechanical arms. That looks good, bro. What the heck? That's so cool. This is the weirdest thing to watch. Like literally seeing myself like moving in a different way outside of my actual like animal company guy is crazy. Okay, so now we got our little mecha box, which is crazy. We'll go and grab our backpack once again. And I want to see if we can actually walk this thing just normally. So our right arm works, but our left arm is a little bit more rough because I can't balance myself. So I almost feel like I need to add something on the back so I never fall over. So what if I were to put like maybe a bar or something so that it never falls actually on its back? We can maybe go and do, let's see, can we just do a regular rod? Okay, no, that is not a rod. Actually, you know what? No, we could just do a bat. Okay, let's do this. So I'll grab a few extra goops in just a minute here. We'll leave you on that end. And I want to go and grab one more goop. And we need to use this as kind of our tail for the thing here. No, don't move. It's like a big spider crab. Okay, so we need... No! It's so weird. Okay, I need this to be on the way back so we can use this as our tail. It should be able to at least balance this thing a little bit better. So then when it tries to flip over, it shouldn't go, right? No, we're going to have to actually have like 3 of them. Because it looks like right now, that main balance is just not going to work. Bro, it's so weird. Okay, I need to go and try this on. So if we throw it on. I wish these mecha arms were just a little bit bigger. Because I think that's probably the big issue that I'm having right now. Is like they aren't big enough on it. And also, wait, when I wear this, it doesn't work either with the arms. No! Okay, well, if we can't actually use the arms to move right now, I'm gonna try the weapon way. What if we go and chuck bats inside of the hand? Yes! Okay, this is cool. This is actually really, really cool. So off the start here, we got regular baseball bats on the arms. I want to go and test and see if we can actually maybe go and use the bats on here to our advantage. Okay, I have no idea if this thing is even working, but let's... Wait, that definitely did. Okay, so is it just the hand, or is it my actual bat that is doing stuff here? Let's go! Okay, the bats work. So we have at least some of these arms we can use in our suit. So even having this on the backpack, the weapons still do stuff with our mech. This is huge. Okay, this looks okay right now, but it definitely needs more work. But the fact that the mech actually works on its own right now, this is really weird to see in Animal Company. What the heck, bro? Okay, so we got our main box. I also need to go and create some arms. So if I were to go and do that, I feel like it might be a good idea to use maybe like a crowbar as our main item. So this will be the one that we hold as our other arms in the mecha suit. Oh my goodness, there's just so much stuff to go and choose from. I guess I could probably go and use some of the new building materials. So if we were to go and use maybe the steel stuff, like a steel rod, how big are you? Okay, this would be excessive. So if we're holding this, that's the amount of range that this thing would have. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we definitely don't need that. Planks are going to be way too far too. Bro, it's so weird seeing my little mech. Okay, so what I need to do is I got to go and create my main mecha guy. So we need to go over to, let's think what would be kind of cool. I don't think Hulk Fist would be a good idea. That'll probably break everything. But what if we go and create something using I feel like, bro, I feel like the quiver would be cool. Because then we could go and attach this onto the sides and use this as my base arm. Okay, so we'll go yoink. And then we'll go and chuck another one on this side. Boom. So if I'm holding this like so, I want to go and add another piece on the end to kind of go up and make the arm. So we'll go like this. And then we'll chuck one more quiver on the end to kind of go up. And I think, as long as we're holding it, this will angle my hands a lot better. So then, on top of that, I want to make sure I have protection. So we'll go and chuck some shields on the end too, to go and add just a little bit more effect to the sides. So this would be the shield on our arm, if we're holding this. Let me go and see quick. So we'd have our backpack on, and we have our other mech arm to use here. Bro, so then we're going to have, like, basically 4 arms to go and use during this, too. Bro, this is going to be weird, but it's going to be sick. So we'll go and drop you back down. All right, you stay. No! I wouldn't have flipped him over. Okay, come back to me. I need you to sit right there. Perfect. You're looking so good, Mr. Mech. He's like a cute little pet, bro. I love it. Okay, so now that we have our arm built here, I feel like we could also go and throw an extra shield on the side. No, that wouldn't look good. Okay, so we have our main shield, and then I gotta figure out if I want to go and use a different weapon this way, too. Wait! What if we use, like, the Halo swords as our other items, too? We could do that, or we could even do guns. Bro, I don't know which one I want to do. There's so much stuff to choose from. We even have, like, our main Berserker swords we could use, too. Bro, there is too much stuff to choose from. I don't know what to think. I'm so overwhelmed with my mech. So, we'll just go and try this. Okay, we're going to go and chuck the sword like so. I want to see what this actually looks like normally. So, this would be at that angle. But what if we were to go and attach a joystick, which is this guy. If we were to attach a joystick to this, would it spin the entire build? Okay, let me go like this. And then we'll go in scoop. And then if I move it, let's see if it does anything. Up. Okay, no, it doesn't move anything. Okay, so the joystick won't change anything on this end. I thought maybe it could work, but I guess not. Okay, even though it doesn't do anything, I kind of want to go and use the joystick as our main grab, just so we actually know what we're kind of holding. So now we got our main backpack. We got our other mecha arm. This is going to be wild. And we don't even have to move with the other arms now, too, because we actually have the other sword that can attach to the ground. So if I go and add this, basically, on my other hand, we'll be able to have 4 hands, 4 weapons, and we could actually be above the ground, too, while we're fighting the monsters. I almost want to go and replace the arms, though, like with this mech. I kind of want to put, like, pistols or other weapons in the hands, too. I feel like it'd be super cool. But either way, let's go and drop you right on back to your little home. Okay, you stay right there, Mr. Mecha Man. Okay, I need to go and recreate what we've done here. I really wish there was a way to go and clone what we've made, because that would make our life so much easier with how we're going and actually doing our build. But this will have to do for now. So we got our goop. I need to go and chuck a little crowbar on here. Nice. And then all we got to do is build out and angle our little quivers the other way too. Okay, I don't know how I keep flipping the box over, but you need to stay still. Okay, just stay right there for a moment. I need to go to, where was it? I don't remember where my stuff was. Okay, so we have our main joystick sticking upwards like this. Okay, and then if that is going upwards, we need to go slightly out the other way. So we need to go like this. Oh, that's too far. Try like that. There we go. That looks good. Okay, and then we need to go and combine all the other stuff. So let me go back to goop. We'll chuck this other one to kind of go, it looks like downwards is how I did it. So we'll go and angle this one just a slight elbow bend. Like so. Okay, that looks good. And then we need one more that kind of goes inwards for the other arm. So we'll chuck our last one here. And then we got our last guy to go and chuck, like, I think it was like this. Okay, let's see. So if I'm holding the arms both. Okay, this looks good. Honestly, I'm surprised that we got the angles pretty accurate on that one. So let's go back here. I need to go and jump on the backpack, though, because I don't want to go and lose this. Okay, nice. Backpack is saved. Our mecha's looking good. And he's flipped over once again. And then all I gotta do is chuck on one more sword for our boy. Let's see. So I think it was over on our big, gigantic sword. He's on this guy. Okay. And then the angle is kind of like that. It looks good. Okay. So this is how we had the other ones. What if I kind of change the angle? Okay. So we now have our mecha arms, which we have crazy extension walking with this dude. So we have our main blades. We got our other thing there. I also need to not forget to throw on our extra shield to go and use too. So I think what we need to go and do is grab this guy here, and then we'll get another goop. And you, my friend, are going right on the other arm, which I threw on this elbow and then kind of put out that way. Nice. Okay, we're looking good, boys. So we got our 2 mecha arms. I do need to go and chuck the backpack on first if we're going to go and use that. And plus, I can't believe I forgot, I need to go and have lights. So I'm going to go and make sure that we keep that on forever. We don't need to go and... Actually, no! We can put it on the arms. That'd be super cool. Okay, let's try this quick. Because if we have the shields and the joysticks, what if we used on the arm? I feel like it'd be best on the shield, right? Like if we threw the flashlight here? Or maybe on... I'm trying to think of what the best angle would be. Because if we're holding them here... I feel like the best place for a flashlight would probably be on the shield. Because then we could aim our arm in a certain way to go and see them. Okay, I'm going to try that. Okay, we'll go and check them on both of the shields. I just want to go and see how the flashlights would actually work with this. So we'll go to you. Thank you very much. And I think as long as we go and use our activation button, it should actually work on this too. So we'll go boink. Let's try it. Nice, bro. Okay, so now we got our mega lights on here. If we're holding them normally, that's pretty centered too. Okay, so let me go back to my backpack. We got it here. And then we got our mecha arms. And we got our main lights. Bro, this is so cool. We just got to find a different way, though, to move faster. So what if, when I use the flashlights, I can maybe add, like, fans or something to fly through using them? I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to try box fans to start off. And if these don't seem to work, then maybe we'll just go and use hoverboards instead. Because I know that has a lot more power. So let's go and chuck this on like this. Perfect. Okay, so if we go and chuck our backpack on, we then go and grab our other builds. Kaboom, kaboom. That's how we can actually move. Okay, I feel like we should probably angle it a little bit different. Because if we're going to go and fly around with this, I don't want to go and move the arms in this way. I feel like it'd be better if I held them like this, and I'm able to lift off. Okay, it definitely is not perfect. I feel like it's going to be better using hoverboards. I'm going to be honest. The fans are cool, but... Oh, I did not mean to throw you there. No! I'm breaking everything. Be careful with my baseball bats. I don't want to break my other stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put you back to your little timeout corner. I think it was like this. Okay, yep, that's how I can keep you in timeout. I have the baseball bat to keep you trapped. Okay, so then we move you there, and then we got to go and chuck a hoverboard on both of these. And plus, what if we actually doubled up with the hoverboards? Because if we threw those on the right way, we might be able to go and get, like, crazy power and fly towards enemies with our sword. Let's see. Okay, so that needs to be a lot different. Let me go like this. We are now becoming Mecha Man. It's going to be amazing, bro. Let's grab just a few more of these guys. We'll grab just a few more goops. Okay, we'll chuck you on the bottom, if you wouldn't mind. No, I meant to chuck you there. And then joystick-wise, I guess we can just flip it over while we're working on it. That should work. Okay. So we'll chuck this guy right on this end, like so. That should be good. Okay, so we got one on that end. We need to go and grab just a few more of these other ones. Grab the hoverboard. Grab 2 of them. Dude, that was a perfect throw. Let's go. Oh, nice! Okay, yeah, this is good. Okay, so we have that kind of curving on that side. And then I think we do the same for this arm. Boom. Okay, let's see. Oh, bro, this is good. This is good. Okay, let me go and check on the main suit. So this is our main guy. We then got our other arm and our left one right over here. If you can let me grab it. Oh, bro. This is actually perfect. Because then we can actually go and use this as control to move left and right. Yo, I didn't even mean to do that. That's so cool. Okay, sweet. So let's go and test this out on some enemies. I wish there was a way to actually fight them in like the daytime, just so we could see them easier. All right, boys, let's prepare to fight them. Let's do it. So we got our main light here to at least see around. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't believe how well this works. And then plus, if we want to go and angle it in a different way too, we just go and fly forward using this too. Yo! Okay, our mecha suit is looking crazy. Holy. All right, let's give it a test. Okay, muscle man, let's try it. No! Wait, it doesn't do any damage? Okay, let me see. Does this work? No, wait. So I can't even... Uh-oh. Don't move. Uh-oh. I did a bit of an oopsie. So my swords don't do any damage on them. Okay, so I guess whatever I'm sitting in and moving with, I don't think the monsters can attack me. Because I'm not doing any damage to any of them. The only thing that's actually attacking us are the ghosts. So we need to go and try something else, boys. Because apparently we did a big oopsie. But what I do want to go and check is I want to see what this actually looks like in the mirror, bro. So this is our main mecha. Bro! Okay, this actually looks so cool with like the extra arms and we got like the big old beefy boy. Look at this, bro. This is sick. Wow. I didn't realize it looked that cool. Okay, I gotta make a huge shout out to Woobly, dude, because let me tell you, the box makes the entire thing look so much better. Like, I don't know what it is about it. It just feels like a mech suit. When you have like the box as like the main unit, this looks crazy. But I still don't know why we're not able to attack stuff with this. That seems like a problem. So what if I actually go and leave this suit for now and we come back? Maybe I can go and attack at least with one of the arms. Because it doesn't make sense that we're not doing any damage with this, right? Because this right here should at least be doing something. So I'm going to go and run. You sit tight right there, okay? I'm going to be right back. I got to go and see if whether or not it's only the backpack that was making us be all goofy. Wait. Oh, yep. It was definitely that. Okay, Mecha Man, we need to move. So it's only if you're sitting inside the box is what glitches it out. So then the swords-wise, I can't do any damage. I still can't do any damage with this. So maybe I have to go and grab guns then. Because the swords are definitely not working. We could do maybe revolvers and then fill our backpack full of all that stuff. Oh my gosh, okay. That's the idea. Because then we could basically have infinite ammo using the revolvers. Let's see. We'll grab a golden revolver. Okay, we'll chuck you right on this side. I want to see what this looks like. Okay, we definitely need to change the angle. So maybe like this. Okay, does this work? Oh, but then the boost is going to be a problem. Okay, so what if I only used, instead of shifting this the other way, what if instead I took the other hoverboards off and only left it on one arm? That might be the idea. Okay, so we got our revolver here. So then if I go and use this. Oh, this is perfect, dude. Let's go. Okay, yeah, we figured it out. Okay, so we need to go and use the revolvers that way. We'll only keep it on the one end. Bro, it like pains me that we're not going to be using these. Like, I honestly wish we could actually keep them, but this is going to be the best thing that we can do, boys. Let's go like that. Okay. Oh, dude, now we're zooming. Perfect. Okay, we have a lot more control with this. Okay, so we have that. We have our main weapon. But what can I use on the left hand that would be okay? Because that's the only problem that we're going to really have with our suit, is that we don't have anything to really do with the left arm. I really wish we could do attacks with it, but there's nothing that can really work on it. Unless we did... Wait! Oh, bro! What if we went and added a little teleport gun, and we use this as our way of transportation? Because then we could have a getaway using this too. So I could go like this. Let's see if it even works. Nice! Okay, so our left arm is going to be our movement, and then our right arm is going to be our damage. There we go. We're golden, boys. This is so sick. This is the current mecha build that we have. We got our main flashlights on both of the arms. We have the shields for aesthetic effect. We got our left arm that's going to be our movement and teleport, and then we have our right one being our main attacking. For some reason, the swords were not working, but our bats can. So if they get too close, we can smack them with the main arms. We then have this for our ranged attacks. And obviously, the main base is inspired by Woobly with the big box. But boys, This is the current build. Let's go and check it out. I don't know if they're going to try to attack. It doesn't seem like they have been moving at us. No, it's weird. Okay, so none of the mobs target us when we're inside of like the main mecha suit. But this thing works like a charm. What? This is sick, bro. What the heck? I was not thinking it was going to be this good. Bro, what? Okay. Our Mecha Man suit is perfect for going and hunting mobs, but it seems like we may have found some sort of glitch with the suit that we got that doesn't allow them to actually go and attack us. So if that's the case with this mecha suit, will the chicken actually get mad if we get too close? Bro, so we could just go in and steal this egg? Hello, friend. It's a new pet. Look at this, guys. Has anyone actually gone and pet the chicken? And also, they definitely changed the way that the animations are on these monsters too. What? This is really, really cool. Okay, well, even with that being said, you must die, Mr. Chicken. All right? I'm going to go and take your egg. But for the most part, guys, I think we've definitely done the testing with the mech here. So what I'm actually going to go and try now is I want to go and face these dudes without the box on my back to see if whether or not that would actually fix all this stuff. Maybe if I have like the normal items and stuff on, maybe they'll actually try to attack us. Let's see. Yeah, that's all it is. Okay, so if we have the boxes on, that's the problem. So anytime that you're actually trying to go and fight the monsters, you just have to go and not have the box in the way that I had it. All right, well, with that being said, guys, I think that's gonna make it for this video of going and checking out the new mecha here inside of Animal Company. And let me just say, I am really happy with the way this build came out. Like, the fact that we created, like, this crazy mech in a pretty short amount of time, too. This was a really fun video to go and do. So if you guys want to see some more videos of me creating mechs and other goop inventions, be sure to go and drop a comment down in the comment section below. I would love to do more videos like this. But, yeah, with that being said, guys, that's be it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, keep it toasty, my friends. Laters!